Hey guys, welcome back to Hayles World, and yes, iOS 15 is here, and you just have to check out some of these crazy cool features. Like within Notes, if you now click down, you'll see this option that says text from camera. If you click on that, right at the bottom, you'll see the camera now open, and if you bring in any object or anything with text for that matter, it'll automatically pick up that text in Notes so that you don't have to. It's kind of crazy just how many fonts and also text sizes it can pick up, and also how pretty accurate it is. On that note of picking up text, if you now open Pictures in iOS 15 and double tap on any text within the picture, it'll automatically select it, and you can choose to move the cursor and select even more text. Then you can just copy it and paste it just about anywhere. If you also see this icon within a picture and tap on it, once again it'll automatically highlight all the text it has detected, and you can then go ahead, select whatever text it is you want from that picture, and again open up Notes and paste it on in. I must admit, I love these features. They are just so cool. Oh, and by the way, stay until the end because I have some new iPhone wallpapers to give away to you guys. Now let's chat about widgets, because there are some seriously nifty new ones. If you scroll down, there is now a new contacts widget where you can choose from having a small single contact or multiple ones. Once the widget is added to your home screen, if you click and hold down on it, you'll be able to edit the widget and choose exactly what contact you want to have. Then this is where it gets super useful. If you ever click on that contact widget, it'll display pictures of you with that contact, as well as messages, emails, missed calls, and you can also quickly dial them. Another great widget that's been added to the mix is Find My. You can choose from tracking people or items, but once it's added to your home screen, essentially you can quickly see exactly where your items are just at a glance. If you click and hold down, you can also edit the widget and decide exactly which item it is you'd like to track, and if at any point you want to open up a bigger map, just tap on it and you're good to go. You can also now add a mailbox widget in case you want to keep your eye on things, as well as a sleep tracking widget, which of course keeps you up to date with how many hours of sleep you got. I am so pumped with these new widgets. Okay, now even though we could do this on an Android phone years ago, only now it's new to iPhone, but it is still pretty nifty. And that is rearranging all your home screens. So if you enter jiggle mode and access all your screens, you can now click, drag and drop them in absolutely any order. Aside from that, you can also now completely remove any home screen. If you tap that little minus icon in the top left-hand corner, this pop-up notification will appear where you can just click remove, and like that, things are a little more organized and you have one less home screen. It's kind of crazy that only now this feature is available on iPhone, but I'm glad it is finally here. Now, here we have focus modes, and these are brand new to iOS 15. They're found in the control center, and these are literally modes to help you focus, filter notifications, and stop from any distractions. Aside from the pre-made ones that are already there, if you head into settings under focus, you can actually create your own custom focus mode. So once you click that plus icon, you select custom, and I decided to make one for gym. From there, you have some of these colors to choose from, as well as a couple of different icons. Then here's where you choose what contacts you don't mind getting notifications from when this focus mode is on, as well as notifications from certain apps. But then the really cool part that I enjoy is once that's all set up, you can actually choose a custom home screen for this focus mode. You just tap on choose pages, then of course select the pages you want to appear when this focus mode is turned on. So now anytime in future when you swipe down on the control center and toggle on your gym focus mode, you'll see the home screen appear that you selected in the customization settings. As you can imagine, there are so many different modes you could create, and this feature is just brilliant. Oh, and by the way, if you're enjoying this video, then hit that subscribe button, because we're on the road to 1 million, and if you subbed, that would be...
Wow! That's amazing!
Now let's chat about the Find My application, because in here things just keep getting better and better. Because now under items or even devices, if you swipe up, you'll see this option that says notify when left behind. If you click on that, you'll have the option to toggle this on, and then of course anytime you walk away from one of these items, you'll get a notification on your phone telling you you've left this item behind and also at what location you left it. As mentioned, this works for just about all your devices, whether it's the AirPods, Apple Watch, or AirTags. But what's also pretty cool is if you think you've lost or misplaced your AirPods, you can just click on this play sound button and instantly your AirPods will start making a sound while in the case, whereas they couldn't actually do this before. The lid does have to be open, but still pretty nifty. Now, for those of you who love using Safari, you are going to love this. The search bar has been moved to the bottom of the page and just makes so much more sense. Once you've finished browsing, the search bar returns back to the bottom and it still has the same back and forward toggles. By clicking on those three little dots, you can also quick and easily access all the various Safari settings that have always been there. Toggling between tabs is also much easier now because all you do is swipe right or left on the search bar and it switches between all your open tabs. You can also click this little tab icon in the bottom right hand corner to open them all up, but if you click on that down arrow, you can then create a new tab group. This is so extremely useful because if I ever want to access my shopping tabs, I just click on that tab group, it opens them all up, or if I want to go back to daily, I can do that too. Also, within the Safari settings, this is super nifty. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see this option that says hide IP address. If you tap on that, you can choose trackers and websites, and now none of them will be able to track you. Rock on! Another cool feature of iOS 15 is the notifications got a redesign and now have a great new look. On previous versions, just to show you guys, if you swipe down on the notification panel, you'll notice all the social icons are pretty small. But now on iOS 15, if you take a look at the notifications, the icons are much bigger, it's so much easier to see what's going on, and the look and design is just so much more refined. Within settings under the notification tab, you can also schedule notification summaries. Once this is toggled on, you can select how many summaries you want to appear, as well as what time you want your summaries to appear. Then you can go ahead and select which apps you want in the summary, and I selected kind of mundane, non-essential apps that send me notifications throughout the day that I don't necessarily need to react to. So now all those notifications will be summarized in a little group like this and will only appear at those specified times. I much prefer this and it's a great new addition. Then of course, I've got to show you this. FaceTime now allows you to create a link that you can share with anyone who has an Android phone. For any FaceTime or iPhone users, you'll know this is a pretty big deal. So once you've got the link, you simply share it via message, WhatsApp, email, you name it, and anyone who gets that link simply clicks on it and it'll take them to the FaceTime chat. As you can imagine, this is such an unusual thing for Apple to do, but I am so glad they've done it. It just makes staying in contact with friends and family so much easier, so thumbs up to Apple for this one. On top of that, if you're having a FaceTime call with someone else who has iOS 15, then you have the option to even share your screen. The other caller will be prompted with a little pop-up that they can just click on. It'll start displaying your screen, and from there, they can literally see everything that is going on your screen. So you can listen to music or even watch movies together. And the fact that this is all synced at the same time, now that's pretty cool. Within Maps, there is a sweet new feature that is only available in most popular cities like San Francisco, but hopefully will expand out pretty soon. So, as you zoom into the map towards the right-hand side, you'll see this little 3D icon. And if you click on that, you'll see this entire map turn into a 3D view. Not only can you angle the map for a better 3D view, but you can also rotate around and get a really good feel for the city as well as buildings, which is pretty amazing. Then, this is not exactly new, but still an amazing feature. If you see this flyover option and tap on it, you'll be taken on a virtual tour of the whole entire San Francisco area. It'll take you to famous places or show you important landmarks, and is possibly the fastest, if not best way to get completely familiar with your surroundings, especially if this is a new city for you. Then I never imagined I would get excited for a weather app update, but I'm pretty excited. The weather app not only got a slightly new look, but the metrics are so much easier to view and also understand. There's now even a temperature map that shows you more or less what the temperature is like around you and throughout the entire world just by looking at the map. There's even one for rain and air quality. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet new look, but not only that, you can also add weather notifications. It's pretty crazy, but all you do is click on those three little dots in the top right hand corner, select notifications and click continue. You'll be asked if it can send you notifications, which of course you accept, and then all you do is select the areas that you want notifications from, and before it starts raining or snowing, it'll notify you so you can be super prepared. Another feature that is finally here is using Siri while offline. You can now access Siri, ask her to set timers or reminders, and she can do it without being connected to the internet. Spotlight can also quick and easily be accessed now by swiping down on the lock screen, whereas before you had to always unlock your phone first. You also get some pretty sweet new search results like pictures, for example, as well as contacts and a couple other really useful things. Another brilliant feature you might notice within Mail is right over here is now an unsubscribe button. So if you ever quick and easily want to be unsubscribed from any lists, simply tap that, click unsubscribe, and Vabam! As mentioned in the beginning, I have some amazing wallpapers for you guys to download. They are completely free and you can find them on my website haylsworld.com. I'll also have links in the description box for you guys, and tag me on social media if you use any. So anyway guys, I just had to show you those new iOS 15 features. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, or you can check out some of my other videos right over here. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles!